Good morning and greetings to our lecturer and fellow classmates. Today, our group will present on the topic School as Agents of Socialization and Culture Transmission in Malaysia. This topic focuses on how schools shape students' behavior, values, identity, and culture understanding while also discussing issues of educational inequality in Malaysia.
So hi, I'm Kriza. So I'll be talking about the objective. Okay, the objective of this research is to analyze how schools social students into norms, value, and behavior. So to examine how schools transmits cultural values in Malaysia, and also to evaluate inequality in school socialization and cultural transmission. So now about the methodology. This study uses a secondary approach sources included Ministry of Education Malaysia (MOE), UNESCO reports, OECD education data, academic journal articles, and no primary data collection, like no interview or surveys. So this focuses Malaysian primary and secondary school context.
Hi, my name is Petra and I'm going to present about formal socialization. It's referred to the structured way school teach students rules, behaviors and values. This includes school rules, disciplines, attendance, system, examination and moral education. Teachers also play an important role because student learns responsibility, obedience and discipline through teacher authority in the classroom. This formal system helps students become more organized and responsible individuals. And the sixth slide is about informal socialization, also known as the hidden curriculum, happens indirectly through daily school experience. Students learn through friendships, peer interactions, school culture, and teacher expectation. They also pick up unwritten behavior norms, such as respecting others and teamwork. This hidden curriculum helps shape students' identity, confidence, and social behavior.
Schools play an important role in preserving and transmitting culture and national identity to the students. According to UNESCO in 2022, education helps to promote cultural identity and unity in society. In Malaysia, schools teach Bahasa Melayu, Rukun Negara, principles and also history subject to strengthen patriotism among the students. Besides that, co-curricular activities such as sports, uniform bodies also encourage teamwork and unity. Therefore, school help to build patriotism and also social harmony among the students. Now, moving to the positive role of schools. School helps the students to develop discipline and responsibility through the rules and also their daily routines. They also encourage the teamwork and leadership through group activities, clubs and also school programs. In addition, schools strengthen national unity by bringing students from different backgrounds together. As a result, schools help build a shared cultural identity and also to produce responsible citizens for the future.
Okay, for inequality in socialization, socialization plays an important role in helping students learn values, behaviors, and social skills. However, not all students experience socialization in the same way. Factors such as socio-economic status, location, gender, and cultural background influence how students interact with teachers, peers, and learning opportunities. According to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD), educational outcomes are strongly affected by these social factors. Students from different backgrounds often receive unequal opportunities and support, resulting in different learning experiences and academic achievement. Socialization is unequal because students enter school with different advantages and disadvantages, which can affect their educational success. Okay, social class P40 inequality. Social class significantly influence a student's educational experience. In Malaysia, students from B40 such as low-income families often face challenges that limit their learning opportunities. Many B40 students have limited access to digital devices such as laptops, tablets, and smartphones. They may also experience poor internet connectivity, making it difficult to participate in online learning. Additionally, some families cannot afford private tuition, educational materials, or extra academic support. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed these inequalities more clearly. During school closures, many students struggled to attend online class due to lack of devices and internet access. As a result, some students fell behind academically compared to their peers. Financial limitation can reduce students' participation in learning activities and negatively affect academic achievement. Okay, this slide will explain difference between urban and rural areas. Urban schools generally have better facilities, stronger internet access, modern learning resources, and greater access to experienced teachers. Students may also benefit from more extracurricular activities and educational programs. In contrast, rural schools may face teacher shortage, limited infrastructure, weaker internet connectivity, and fewer educational resources. Students in rural areas may have less exposure to enrichment activities and advanced learning opportunities. These differences create an educational gap between urban and rural students, affecting their academic performance, futures, opportunities. Unequal distribution of resources between urban and rural schools contributes to educational inequality. Cultural background and gender can also influence students' socialization and educational experiences. Some cultural or minority groups may feel underrepresented in school curriculum, teaching materials, or school activities. When students do not see their culture reflected in education, they may feel less connected to their learning environment. Gender stereotypes can also affect students' choices and aspirations. For example, boys are often encouraged to pursue STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, while girls may be encouraged towards arts, humanities, or caregiving-related fields. These stereotypes can limit students' confidence and career aspiration. Schools should promote inclusivity and equal opportunities so that all students feel valued and capable for pursuing their interests regardless of gender or cultural background. Cultural representation and gender expectation can shape students' identities, subject choices, and future aspirations.
Overall, schools are effective in transmitting national values, discipline, and cultural identity. However, structural inequalities continue to affect educational outcomes. Among the major issues are income inequality, rural-urban disparities, and the digital divide. As a result, schools do not provide equal socialization opportunities for all the students. Several recommendations can help reduce educational inequality. First, digital access should be improved for P40 students. Second, the government should strengthen infrastructure and facilities in all the rural schools. Third, schools should promote a more inclusive curriculum that represents all cultures fairly. Teacher training on equity and inclusive education should also be strengthened. In conclusion, schools play an important role in socialization and cultural transmission in Malaysia. They help shape students' values, behavior, discipline, and identity. However, inequality continues to affect fairness in educational opportunities and outcomes. Therefore, continuous improvements are needed to ensure equal education for all the students in Malaysia. Thank you.